Okay. Hey, how you doing today? This is Herb. What we're going to do today is we're going to try to straighten this tree up that was blown over. Not completely over, but it's leaning pretty bad. This is from the tropical storm Cindy, with high winds pushed this tree over. This is I'm told this is a swamp maple. I'm not a tree guru. I know we're just going to try to save this tree instead of cutting it down. All right. In a minute, we're going to show you what kind of tools we're going to use, and then we'll get started on it. Be right back. Okay, we're back. All right. These are the things that we're going to use. We may need or may not need all of these, but we're going to use this to pull this tree back over. Okay, we got some straps here, various straps, nothing in particular with any size or anything. I don't think we're going to need the big strap because this tree right here is not that big and it's not that leaning that much. Okay, but these will run out of travel. So that's why I have two of those, so I can hook on and reattach the other one and take the slack out of the other one. Okay, so also I have a mallet, 2-pound maul, and I have this piece of square tubing. This is just what I had laying around. It wasn't nothing special, but it's about 2.5 feet long, and it'd be plenty enough to go in the ground, hopefully, to hold this. But the ground around here is kind of saturated with water from all the rain that we've been having. So hopefully this will be enough. If not, we'll have to go back to my house and get some a longer stake. Okay. Now I also have some rooting powder and some fish fertilizer. This is fish emulsion, some of the greatest fertilizer since for hundreds and hundreds of years. Indians used this back in the day. Okay. This rooting powder is going to help this rooting hormone is going to kind of help the roots grab hold again. And then this jug is to mix it with water. So I'm going to make up a little solution, a gallon, and pour all around the roots. So if you look over here at these roots, they're kind of pulled up. You can see, watch it real close, it'll be spongy. See how spongy it is? Take a shot on the side. Maybe if you, there you go, see it better? There's a lot of air underneath there, okay? So what we're going to do, once we pull it back over, hopefully that air pocket will go away. And then we'll treat all around these roots with the solution and try to get it to grab hold. The last resort, we'll cut the tree down. But for right now, we're going to try to save the tree. All right. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to wrap around this trunk about right here. It should give plenty of leverage to pull it back over. So what we're going to do is we're going to look the direction that it's leaning. Okay, and we'll come back over here and look straight at it. We're going to look straight at it and we'll come all the way back here so we get a good leverage. Okay, good leverage right here. So we're going to drive the stake in. All right. Hopefully that'll be enough. All right, look, come see this guy right here. If he wasn't moving, he would look like a piece of dirt or a piece of bark. But that is an actual critter. I don't know what it is, but I think it's amazing. See, he looks like a piece of bark just sitting there. He says, uh-oh, I've been had. Okay, now, all right, let's get back to what we were doing. We're gonna go ahead and hook up this strap from this tree. Right here should be good. All right, it won't be able to slide down because of this one here. All right, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna wrap this around here twice because we don't want it to slip. And always put your hook like that. Uh-oh. My goodness. The perils of using straps and other tools. I'm just rattling on right now. Don't pay attention. Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain, like in the Wizard of Oz. Okay, so we're gonna start. We're gonna pull it as tight as we can. going to start rafting it over. Now, let's see if the tree's moving. As you see, it's not moving that much, so we may have to get the big boy on it. It's a heavy tree, so a lot of it's just the weight. But see, it'll move. It'll move if I pull on it. Okay, so we have to put the big strap on. All right, be right back. Okay, I'll tell you what the situation is right now. This tree's a lot heavier than with the equipment that we have in the ground here. It's only about 2.5 feet long. I'm going to get a 6-foot fence post to drive on the ground. That way we'll have a good pull. We can get a good pull on it because it moves pretty easy. See, it moves, but gotta have something to hold it. And the ground's wet, and the short post is not gonna hold it. So we'll be right back. Okay, what we've done, we're trying to straighten this tree up. We already talked about that. So we drove a stake in the ground right here, and then we tied it off right here. So that's a very short angle, and that's not a very hard pull. I mean, it's a hard pull, but you don't get much out of it. Okay, so this stake is about 2.5 feet long, and it moves pretty good. This stake is shorter than that, and it did nothing. See, did nothing. So we went back and we got these fence posts. These fence posts are 5 feet long. Okay, so we got about 2.5 feet in the ground, which is the water surface. This way, then it's 1.5 inches. I mean, 1 inch. See the difference? They cover more surface area down there. All right, that's another video. All right. So we moved the rope, the straps up higher so we get a better leverage on this thing. And it looks like we might be able to pull it. But we may have to pull it in stages and keep taking slack up on these here, on each one of these here. Okay, so right now we got a hard pull on the big strap. So we're going to pull real hard and get some slack in this rope, in the big strap. We're going to pull hard on this one and see how it progresses here. You only got so much travel on these things. Come in close. Once this thing gets full in here, it's going to get higher and higher. Once it gets full, it's going to push this lever, which releases it. So you won't be able to get any more travel on it. Okay, so we're going to get all the travel we can get. What we can get. Then we're going to take all the travel out of the other one down at the bottom. Okay, you can see it's already loosened. I don't know what's going on over there. All right, tighten up on this guy. Hold it straight so it doesn't get tangled in there. Seems like it's pulling pretty good. Getting a lot of slack here. So we know for sure that the small strap is holding it. Alright, we're going to leave that like that. I'll go ahead and take this guy loose and take the strap, take the slack out of him. Okay? And we do that by pulling straight on, release him this way, pulling straight. Okay, then we'll take the running end, which is his. We'll pull up the slack. Okay, we'll hold it straight. Take up some more slack. And this guy really gets down compared to those little guys. Okay. Yeah, this tree looks pretty straight now. Almost. We're getting there. But come look on the side, we still got a long way to go. Okay, so Do the same thing again. Okay. We had a spongy area right here, big time. It was moving a lot. You see, we're closing in that gap where the root pulled out of the ground. So that's a good thing, because we want the roots to get back, to be able to touch the ground again, so I can grab hold. Okay. So, all right, let's make another pull. Okay, let's let it rest a little bit. We're gonna take a little break, get some water, chill out a little minute, and let this put the strain on it, and let it slowly come back. Be back in a minute. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be the conclusion of this video. We're gonna have a follow-up video in about, I guess, about 2 months. We're gonna come back and we're gonna take this apart. We've pulled it pretty tight. We got it tight and kind of straight. So you want to step over here and you can see the angle at it's at. It appears to me that the tree was leaning a little bit before, and you can see it, the growth kind of curving right here. It's not the pull, you know what I'm saying? Because I can pull it and it doesn't make a difference here. The tree was actually leaning a little bit before. So we're going to leave this for about 2 months and see if the roots will grab on. And we don't want to we're going to leave these strapped on here. Okay? And it's tight right now. Hopefully everything will be good. We'll go ahead and make up our solution to mix it up right here to go ahead and put around the roots to promote root growth. Okay? We'll be right back with that. Okay, here we go. What we're going to do now, we're going to mix up our solution. I'm going to shake this real well. This is fish emulsion. Fish fertilizer is made out of fish byproducts. The stuff we don't eat. Okay, so it's 511, and it's going to help get the roots to grow. It's an organic fertilizer, and this is something I do not use right here for vegetables or any kind of food that we're going to eat. This is a chemical-based hormone, and it's it's killing everybody, what they put in our food. Okay, so for this tree, we really want to give it its best shot, its best chance of survival. So we're going to use it for that. So we're going to use about a quarter cap full. Will be plenty. That's pretty. Or maybe a little more. Let's see. A quarter cap full. Okay, that's about it right there. Put that in there. All right. I want that to fall over. Okay, we're gonna put about 3 capfuls of this stuff. This stuff really smells, and the problem with using it is you may get critters that want to come dig up the ground because they think there's a fish there, because it has quite an odor. It's made of fish byproducts. Okay. All right. Okay. Now just shake this guy up. Make sure everything's mixed up pretty good. You don't want to mix this up and not use it all, because it will go really, really, really bad. Okay, so we're just going to want to treat around the roots here. This is where it lost its grab on this side, so we're going to try to make more roots grow here. And pretty simple. Just pour it in. I'm going to saturate this whole area really good. I don't want it to run off. I want it to stay close to the tree. So we're going to pour it kind of slow. Especially over here in this spongy area where the roots grow out and they had unattached itself to the ground, and there was air pockets there until we pulled it back up. Yeah, I'm not really sure if doing all this is going to be worthwhile, because I do see a little root decay right here and right here. So I don't know how good the roots are underneath. Maybe that's why it did blow over. But the tree is doing well. It's not showing any signs of stress or anything. So let's just leave this for a couple of months and see what goes on. See if we can save it. If not, we'll cut it down and make a guitar out of it. See you next time.